Hey cats, good morning. It's a little brisk out this morning. Coming on the end of November, so the temperatures have been down below freezing at night, and it hasn't been getting out of the 30s during the day. But we don't have any snow, and it's still, pretty beautiful weather. Dry. We haven't had a lot of rain either. A little bit of rain, but not much. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. I cooked up a feast for everybody, and I think everybody really enjoyed the food, and we had a good time together too. A lot of you guys have asked me before about these cement blocks in my driveway. Why do I have these cement blocks in my driveway? And as you can see, I just put them out yesterday, and I painted them like day glow orange, so they're kind of like a safety cone. And I don't know, some people may call it a little anally retentive, but I don't like the delivery trucks driving around my sacred circle. Why do I call it a sacred circle? Well, my father had a similar loop in his driveway, and his was like a mound, and he was one of those guys that used the weed killer on it and everything, and it was like immaculate. I mean, it was just like a city lawn, and he didn't want you driving on it, parking on it, riding a motorcycle across it. Stay off of it. And so we dubbed it the Sacred Circle. So in honor of him, I call mine the Sacred Circle, even though there's nothing real sacred about it. But anyway, back to the cement blocks. I had a delivery the other day, and it was a FedEx van, a small van, like a minivan. And I mean, look, I don't know if you can see these tracks. He's like a good 2 feet over in my lawn. And thankfully, the ground was solid enough that he didn't sink in, because this area over here, I mean, he could have got buried in here, because it's soft, it holds water, it's kind of a wet area. So I just don't want the delivery trucks driving through here. So yeah, I put my concrete cinder blocks up, and they work well to keep the delivery trucks from going around. I put my turkey carcass out here after Thanksgiving for the birds to peck at, and the crows have been hitting it pretty hard, but that's about it. The crows really enjoy those kind of treats. Well, hey, today I'm going to go in the man cave, and I'm going to work on that Yamaha and see if I can't get that bike running today. Wish me luck. I got my points set to about 14 thousandths, or whatever that is, 0.014, which is about the recommended, between 12 and 15. So 15 is pretty tight, 12 is loose. So there, I have nothing in between on my feeler gauge. Now the next order of business is to get this bolted back on, which may not be that easy, because I have some new bolts, and I'm not sure which bolts are the right ones for that. These are not Phillips heads, although they look very much like a Phillips head. They are called a JIS. It's a Japanese International, and you have to get this special wrench for it. JIS screwdriver. For use on Japanese industrial standard screws fitted to classic Japanese motorcycles, cars, and equipment. Alright, so that's all back on. Those are all torqued up, ready to go. Alright, shifter is on. That side's all installed. I think the next order of business will be getting the gas tank back on and getting the fuel lines hooked up and everything. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to set her down on the ground before we try to kick start it. So, going down. Going down. I took the back. I took this back foot peg off because when you're kick-starting it, your foot seems to want to hang up on that. It just sticks out enough that it causes problems. Well, I did get it to fire, and it ran, but it seems like it's starving from getting fuel. Which is kind of weird because everything's hooked up right, so I'm not sure exactly why that's happening, but it needs a little more tweaking. It'll run. Something in right there. And all that vibration, the front headlight broke out and I got glass on the floor. I didn't even know it was cracked. But oh well, now it's time for a new headlight too. So, yeah, I've got a problem with adjusting the carburetor a little bit. It runs. Well, as you can see, I got it running. Not running good though. I'm going to have to pull up the manual. I have it online. And look at the carburetor adjustments, make sure I got those set right. Maybe the throttle cable is too tight. There's a couple little things I'm going to look at until I get it running just right. I'm not going to ride it until I get it running right, because I don't want to be going through the backyard and have the throttle stick wide open on me and not be able to stop. End up running into a tree and killing myself. Or how about right in the middle of the pond? Yeah, that would be something. Well, thanks for watching my video today. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and continue to join me on this journey. Till next time, cats, ride hard and die free.